Hey guys, look what I done went and done. Come check it out. Welcome back to Rat Rod Bob's School of Rat Rodology and a little shop where dreams come true. So we got the front suspension on the 34. Come check it out. You don't want to miss it. You just don't. So I got like 95% everything I need for the front suspension. Straight axle, springs, well, you'll see, I got a bunch of stuff. Tires, wheels. That big box there, that's the electric window, power window regulators, Speedway. I'm gonna put power windows in it one day soon. So I'm gonna start putting the front suspension together, and I wanna get that engine and transmission set in there and kinda in the position where I want it and see what happens. Yeah, let's do that. There's the tires I'm running on the front, just in case you want to know. I got the gasser wheels. I got the spindles, some rotors and front disc brake parts. I got the Speedway power window kit for 2 windows, 2 doors. I got a set of heavy duty bear claw door latches too. A pair of them, one for each door. So I got the door latches, I'm gonna make the hinges, and I got the power window kit. So we got a start on the doors. More disc brake parts, calipers, stuff. The Vegas steering box with double D shaft and the whole 9 yards for the steering box. I got the wishbones with the bat wings, all the hardware. I got the front reverse eye spring, steering arms. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff, so it's gonna be great. I got a 47-inch forged, drilled straight axle. That's gonna be really cool. Yeah, like I said, I got stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some jack stands under the frame back there and get these blocks out front and get the front leaf spring on first. And I'm gonna take most of the leaves off, like leave maybe 2, so it'll be kind of springy and then I'll add springs as I need to when I build it until I get the right amount of spring leaves, maybe all of them, but I want it kind of springy to start with so I can get to see how, you know, I want it springy to start with. So hopefully you guys won't beat me up too bad about that. I know that's not right. I gotta build a plate, make a plate. If I gotta take springs out, I need some plates to take the place of them. But for now, I just got this spacer on there. It's gonna be temporary. Temporary, there's that. I got some new U-bolts left over from the last project, so I might as well use them instead of cleaning up the old rusty ones. It's gonna be all right. It's temporary. Temporary. Wind's blowing. Got tree limbs and my roof up there beating on the roof. Wind blowing and tree limbs, so when I grow up, I'm gonna get up there and trim them, get them off the roof. Yep, hear that? That old spring that was on here, I could have reused it. I mean, it was the same size as the new one I just bought, but I already got the new one now, so I'm going with that. Like I said, it's temporary, so don't get excited. After I get it all mocked up, put together, built, everything fit and fabbed up and all that stuff, you know, you guys know me at last, after I get all that done, I take it, disassemble it completely, and de-rust it and get it ready for paint it, and then put it all back together. So this is just mock-up, just so you know. Ain't gotta be perfect to mock up. Spring perch. Spring perch shackles. Thank you, Speedway. Well, I had to pay for it, so. But I'm glad they got stuff like this. That's a good thing. So this goes in here. Like so. That goes in there like so. Yep, temporary paint too, so. I had to get rid of some of the rust. You see me wire wheel it, get rid of some of the rust, get a coat of paint on it. All right, see if I get lucky now. Yep, got it. Get the other side like that now. Lower shock mounts. Now I need a straight axle, bat wings, straight axle and bat wings. So I'm having dressed up the bat wings. I mean, well, this one goes on this side. This one goes on this side. But you see, it's really tight. It don't fit. So I gotta get them to fit. So I'm just filing some of it down on the inside, loosen it up some. I think I got that one. So it's gonna go, yeah, like that. These bat wings are different, they're not both the same. I mean, I don't know if you can see or not, but if you see that one's kind of like angled that way a little bit. And the reason why is because It's 4-inch, I keep calling this a straight axle, but actually it's a 4-inch drop axle. But it's forged, and the reason you tell it's forged is, see how wide that would be? That didn't dressed up a lot of it, but you see how wide that was right there? Where they forged it. If it'd be real skinny, it'd be just a little bitty bead through there, that means it's a cast. You don't want a cast axle on front of your car. They've been known to break. So needless to say, this didn't come from Speedway, because Speedway axles, the ones I seen on their website, they cast, and I didn't want to cast, so this come from somebody else. But that's why you tell it is forged, is how wide that is. If it be just a little bit narrow bead, it's cast. If it's wide, it's forged. So this is a nice piece right here. But this is arched a little bit. If this bat wing was straight up and down, it would be like that when it's on the car to match the curve and the axle. But it's off. They made the bat wing. It's kind of hard to tell, but anyway, they're not interchangeable. One goes on one side, one goes on the other side. And when you get the axle on the car, these should be straight up and down. So that one, I got that one fitting. This is a long ways fitting. So I got to do some filing on that one, a lot of filing. So let me do that and get that fitting, and we'll move along. Well, it took a lot of filing, but I got the bat wings to fit. And but something else I don't like about them, I'm gonna show you. They got really sharp edges, corners all the way around. I mean, this is not forged, this is just fabricated. And I don't like that. I'm gonna take the flat wheel and hit some of these corners and just make it more rounded corners and make it look more forged looking. Just a little minor thing, but little bitty details like that makes a big difference when you finish in the finished product. So there's that. Yeah, something like that looks better, don't it? Yeah, I'm gonna do all the corners and then we'll see what it looks like. Raining. Hear that rain hit the roof? All right, this is one I just ground, smoothed it up a little bit. This is the one that hadn't been smoothed up, so you kind of see the difference. Don't take a lot, but just, yeah, to me, just little details like that makes a big difference in the finished product. So I'm gonna do this one that we put the front axle on. I put my bat wings on the wrong side so you see what it looks like. You see that on, you can tell that's angled. You can tell that's not right. So I'm gonna swap them around, you see what it looks like the right way. This is the right way right there. So you see the difference? I ain't got it placed yet, but I will have it placed in a minute. Rubber hammer. Yeah, see, that's the right way. Just so you know, got a left and a right bat wing. See if I can get this together. See what happens. Oh, another thing too. These lower shop mounts got a keyway in it, and it's got a keyway in that bolt. And they don't come with the key. You gotta make a key to keep that lower shop mount in the right position, just so you know. All right, get on there. So I meant to make a key, but when I bolt this thing on permanent, a year from now, whenever, I meant to make a key for it, so there's that. I probably need to be a good idea to get a jack under it now. There we go. Got to have a thin wall socket to get up in there. It's good enough for now. All right, let's get this hairpin together. Hairpins. Some stiff hair there, huh? See, that's gonna be way out of adjustment. Right there. They come way up. Still got to come way up. So I'm about to get this one screwed in some more, obviously. I'll flip this over one or two, but anyway, it's go something like that. And I got to put a tab down for this to bolt to. Somewhere right along in there, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, obviously the hairpins are gonna need more adjustment, lots more. Tab in the back to connect them up. But they're gonna look something like that. Kind of sort of like that. Bat wings and hairpins. 4-inch drop axle. Spindles next. So first thing I do is take the kingpin, make sure it fits there good. Make sure it fits these bushings good. And it does, so yeah, all the way through. It's gotta fit. If it don't fit, you gotta make it fit before we go any further. And of course, this is a little seal. I guess keep dirt, whatever out the top. Got that. So that goes there. This bearing goes like this here. What that does, the weight of the car sitting on that bearing makes it easy to turn. So we got like that. And I need one shim. We've got some shims with the kit because it's a little loose fit there. Let's see if I can get two in it. I can. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna take two shims. So put two shims there. I'll put a little grease on this. Got to make sure that tab goes that way for the lock bolt to catch on to. Got to get through those shims. we go. All right, which way we go? You gotta turn it right there. You gotta make sure that slot's lined up with that hole. Just like that. Still got a little slack in it. I didn't get with 4 shims, so I got 2 for each side, close enough. Then this gets this bolt. Kingpin pin. Pin for the kingpin. Oops. So that goes with that. Against that goes that notch in that kingpin right there. Just like that. I'm not even gonna tighten this up because it's gonna come back apart. So I'm just gonna put the nut on the back side of that, just start it. Yeah. Other side, same way. Next up is the brake caliper bracket. Goes like that. And the steering arm. So let's see, we get one bolt through there. Then it screws into the steering arm. That bolt. And this bolt screws into the steering arm. Right there. Snug them up. And we'll get nuts on top, which are 3/4. Nuts are 3/4. Obviously, that's going to be tightened up more than that when we said it done, but we're just mocking it up right now. All right, same thing on the other side. Brake caliper bracket. Right there, steering arm. Got it done. Yeah, rotors are next. Got these bearing adapters that comes with it that gotta go on. And hopefully the bearing fits on it all right. Yep. So let's see if it'll go on there. Not so much, huh? I guess they're probably both the same. It won't gonna be a tight fit. So I guess I need to get a piece of pipe, drive it on there with. Hopefully these Chinese, well, I don't know if they're made in China or not, but hopefully they machine pretty good because I'm fixing to dry that on there. And I got a piece of pipe, and that's got a little bevel, so I took a rat tail file, absolute chainsaw file, and put a little bevel on the inside, that clean it up good. So hopefully that'll drive on. Let's find out. Rubber hammer. Nope, need a bigger hammer. It's almost on there, but bigger hammer. All right, now it's home. You hear it? You hear it hit home? Hopefully this bearing still go on. Yep. I ain't put the grease seal on it yet. I don't think. I'll put a little grease on that bearing, just enough to keep it from rusting. That's about it. Same on the outer bearing, put a little grease on it, keep from rusting. When I tear it down for final assembly, I'll wash these out good and pack them the way they should be packed, put the seal in it and all that good stuff. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna need a washer and a nut. Here we go. Bearing. Washer. Nut. Right there. Rotor. Other side, same way. All right, here we go. See if I get lucky with that again. It's home. Close enough. Tires and wheels. Okay, so this is what we got so far. It's coming right along. Before I put the tires and wheels on it, I want to put the tie rod to tie the two spindles together, so when I turn one side, the other side will turn too, so it'll be easier to roll around in the shop, whatever. It's got to be done sooner or later anyway, so now's a good time. And so what I got is some tie rod ends and this adjuster. You know, one's right hand thread, one's left hand thread. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut that right down the middle. And I'm gonna put me a piece of tube and weld this on one end, that on the other end, so I can make a tie rod and be adjustable. All you gotta do is turn the shaft to adjust it in and out, whatever. It's gonna be great. So yeah, let me cut that in half, we'll see what we got. This is what I got so far. You see, I just got a little notch. It's a solid rod on the inside, just got stuck up in there a little bit. And I got a notch so I can plug weld it right there. So, both sides. So I'm gonna put these on the steering arms and measure from here to here to see how long my rod needs to be. And it's gonna be like this tubing right here. Of course, it's gonna be a lot longer than that, but, and then that's gonna get a notch, slide up on there, and get a notch so it can plug weld and then weld around. So it ain't gonna break. Unless you hit a tree or something, it might break, but other than that, it'll be fine. So I need to get both of these rotors like straight ahead, like toe in, like where it needs to be, but this one wants to keep flopping, so I'm gonna let it down and some in the front so it'll stay in place. Hopefully it will. I think so. So you see I got tie rod ends in place. So I need to get this same front and back. 50 and a half, 50 and a quarter. I mean, it ain't gotta be perfect. We're gonna have adjustment 50 and 3/8, 50 and a quarter, about right there. Okay, so that's how long I need to measure from that side to this side to see how long I need this tube. 36 and 3/4. Tie a rod, got her done. Tie these two spindles together. That's right. Yep, that's what we want. Hey, look what I done went and done. Go ahead and adjust it, set the toe in, but yeah, we got it. Tie rod done. All right, get this bad boy on there. Hey, look what they say too, Thunder. So, I'm gonna have a Thunderjet, 429 Thunderjet engine, and Thunder tires. Man, this thing is gonna be bad to the bone. Gonna make some thunder. That's right. Wait, one more thing. You gotta have that. Got a little rubber O-ring. Evidently, we're gonna need something slippery for that to go on there. Well, the O-ring didn't work too good. We'll have to figure that out later. Hey guys, we got our roller. Got a roller. So after some highly classified scientific rat rod calculations, we got the front suspension together, mocked up. How's that? Is that cool or what? Yep. I'm digging it. Red's digging it. I don't have the steering box on it yet. Hopefully I'm gonna have room for one when I put that big engine under there. I think we're gonna be all right, but we'll see. But I think it looks pretty cool. That's 24 karat hot rod right there. So the upper shock mounts and the headlight mounts are gonna be kind of like I done on the on the Model A Coupe, something like that. Yeah. Got to set the toe in. So got a little too much toe in right now, but I got it. The tie rod, I can adjust it, no problem. Got it right there. Got plenty of adjustment. No problem. It's gonna be great. So I'm gonna have to modify the rear frame to get it set down that low. Yeah, it's gonna need a lot more arch on that rear of that frame to get it go that low. Yeah. No problem. I got a weld machine. I know how to cut and weld. Well, I think I do anyway. I used to know. Hope this fiberglass don't throw me off, but I got it. I got it. So now we can kind of get a glimpse of the stance it's going to have, something like that. Of course, it's going to be a little lower in the front with the engine in it. I mean, you see, it's pretty springy up here. Put that big old 429 Thunderjet in it, it's going to go down a couple inches in the front. So there's that. That old Thunderbird tire wheel is the same height as the pie crust cheater slicks I got coming for it. You know, I said it's going to have the same tire, the wheels as Model A yellow coupe I just done on the rear with the torque thrust Ds and the pie crust cheater slick same. And this is what we're going to have on the front. Look at that. Thunder. So we're gonna have a 429 Thunderjet and Thunder tires. Hey, this thing is gonna be great. You hear me? That old Thunderbird tire wheel looks terrible on there, don't it? But hey, it's about the same height as what I'm gonna have on it when I get done. So I just stuck it there to see what the stance is gonna look like. Like I said, it's gonna be a little lower in the front with the motor in it. And yeah, hey, it's gonna be great. Looks good. So I got the hood from the West Coast. Appreciate you, Brian, I really do. I gotta glue it back together, but that's no problem. I got fiberglass. Hey, I got the best subscribers on YouTube, and if you wanna be one, subscriptions are free all week, just so you know. Man, it's a lot of fun here, building this. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, watching what's going on here, keeping me straight. So leave a comment, let me know what you think. So I think next video we're gonna stick the 429 and C6 up in there and get some weight on the front and see if that motor's even gonna fit. See if I can get the steering box on it with the motor in it and all that good stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be great. You don't wanna miss it, you just don't. Man, that's a lot of work. I'm taking the rest of the day off, but hey, appreciate you. See you next time.